in Schreiber, Ontario, we meet a man with a musical vision. Hello again, everyone. I'm Wayne Rostad. This is the CPR line that runs along the north shore of Lake Superior. You know, it took a lot of strength and determination 100 years ago for men to carve their way through the rock and timber, but they did it. And when they were through, they created a whole new community, Schreiber, Ontario. Well, that same kind of never-say-die spirit still exists here in one of Schreiber's favorite sons. His name is Cosimo Filane.
It's the air up here. They don't have air like this in Sudbury.
Most evenings, you'll find Cosimo Filane behind the bar at his motel restaurant. His customers tonight are a crew from the local mining company. And since they're only here for a few weeks at a time, not many of them know that the man slinging the beer is a homegrown celebrity.
Introducing Cosimo Filane and his brand new album. 11 beautifully arranged songs, including his smash hit, I'm Gonna Try It Again.
I'm gonna try it again and again.
Cosimo has spent his whole life trying to hit the big time with the kind of song stylings he listened to as a teenager in the 50s.
Well, in those days, there were a lot of Italian singers, the Dean Martins, the Mario Lanzas, the Frank Sinatras, the Perry Comos. If you go back into those days, you know, they were the ones that we admired. And liking to sing, I just felt that, you know, I can do that.
Well, it's a small street, but it sure is busy.
Sure is, isn't it, Wayne?
Coming from a small town like Schreiber, or Scriber as it's called here, didn't stop Cosimo from dreaming of becoming a star. He left Scriber when he was 18 and headed for the bright lights of Toronto. When he came home again, he'd left his real name behind.
Filomeni.
Filomene.
That's right.
Ah, grazie. I'm glad to know that.
That was hard to come back and tell my dad that I'm using the stage name. You know, did you ever try to express that? It's not really changing my name. It's just a name that they said I must use down there.
I'm a small town boy.
Cosimo's first album came out in 1966, and at least on Scriber's hit parade, it was #1.
Everybody had one. That's one thing about Scriber. They've always been good to me. I mean, the first day I come out with an album, you know, 600-700 records go in the first 3 or 4 days. So Scriber, the hometown people really do support me.
I'm beginning to think that I need you.
In the past 20 years, Cosimo has cut 4 albums and sold a total of about 25,000 copies.
Beginning to think that I love you.
But he's still in Scriber, playing to a full house of friends and relatives. It's a sense of family that keeps him here, beginning with his 8 children.
Yeah, I can sit down and eat now.
With 8 kids, you just can't leave, and lately there's always one graduation or a first communion or whatever that you have to attend to, and as a father, I just don't want to, you know, miss out on that either.
Don't we have to chaperone you?
Watching his kids grow up is just one reason why Cosimo hasn't moved to the big city to pursue his show business career.
I seen things that possibly I said, you know, I don't really want all of that. You know, it's like having a beautiful steak dinner and, you know, the vegetables maybe you're not really crazy about. But, you know, you really hit the steak and then you leave the rest.
In the kitchen of the Fallen Rock Motel, Cosimo's wife and daughter handle the cooking and serving. Summer is a busy time for the Filanes. The Fallen Rock is just one of 2 motels Cosimo owns in Scriber.
Fill it up, sir.
And a good chunk of what he earns from his enterprises is pumped right back into producing his own albums.
So if I have to, you know, sell a cup of coffee to you or rent you a room or sell gas or work the summer for that, as long as I can still provide for my family, if there's anything left, I'd sooner spend it there than buy a big boat on Lake Superior and don't know anything about the boats, like I say. Evan, you'll have a blue?
Now, as if Cosmo didn't have enough on the go already, he's also written a novel. It's about his days playing minor hockey in Scriber, and he's got a dream for the book, too.
The next thing I'd like to do is do a movie in Scriber.
A movie in Scriber?
Yes, a movie about this book called You Can't Win 'Em All.
Cosmo has had a few hits in his long career, but he's still looking for the big home run. As far as Scriber's Italian lobball league is concerned, he's not exactly Joe DiMaggio, but as in everything else he does, Cosmo gives it all he's got.
I'm determined to do what I want to do for as long as I'm here. I won't win them all, but it will be fun.
'Cause you're never too old. Oh, you're never too old. No, you're never too old to fall in love.
Well, you might say Cosmo has won them all. He's got his friends, his family, and he's still got his dream.
Instead of going to Caesar's Palace, wouldn't it be nice for somebody to say, we want to go not to Atlantic City, but to Scriber or the northwestern part of Ontario and see Cosimo Filane?
At the Fallen Rock.
At the Fallen Rock Motel.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a great audience. Thank you. Thank you.